Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Fine. Let's see what we have discussed in the previous classes. Good. Let's see one more time. What have we discussed in the previous classes? In the previous classes and yesterday and day before yesterday, we have discussed regarding functions and what you can do with the functions, sir. A function is a simple action to do a particular. Okay, oh, it's not there. I thought it's there. Just a minute. Function is nothing but a simple action to do a particular task. When you are writing it whole code, imagine I'm writing it whole website. In my website, like Amazon, I have to do so many things, like clicking on a particular element, showing the page, and I have to implement one function for add to cart. I have to build one function for the cart. I have to build one function for the search, or I have to build one function for getting this particular address, or I have to build one function for the, discounts, right or not? You have to build so many functions, right? Not one, thousands. Like building one function, take it this particular cart page only. You have to build one function for deleting this, or adding it multiple, or making it as something like gift so that it will have some kind of more price with the graph. So I have to give this particular one to show this kind of free delivery thing. So this all things, each and everything is having their own responsibility, right or not? Imagine I am creating one function cart page and inside that only I am doing everything. Is it a good approach, ma? No. Are you getting my point, sir? If you created one cart page and inside one cart page only, if you give it all the functions, all the things at a time, then it will not work. Why? Because each one is having different purpose. So based on the purpose, you should give each one separate functions so that it is easy for debug. And also, if any another page wants this particular same feature, I can able to replicate it very easily. Okay, reusability. So the main advantages of functions are reusability and easy to debug and understand. You will divide your whole program into logical tasks and each task is called function. What is it called, ma? Function. And you can write a normal function, or you can write something like function with parameters or arguments, or you can write it here. When you write function with parameter or arguments, what if someone forgets to give certain value? Then what will be the b value, sir? Undefined. If you wanted default values, you can give default values also, right or not? Now, what if we give more values and you are taking less values? Then you will use something called rest and spread operators. Okay, rest operator is to combine the elements, spread operator is to divide it again. Okay, and functions can be written as an expressions, giving it as a variable, function expressions. And whatever you write it a function expression, you can even make it as some kind of modern way called arrow functions. One function can send value to another one. Inside one function, you can write another function called callback function. What is it called? What is it called, ma? Callbacks. Or last but not least, we have something called closure. Closures बोले तो inner function can use outer functions values even though outer function execution ended. Even after outer function execution ended, it will remember that value inner function. These things are called, uh, closures, and these are the things regarding the functions, sir. Does anyone of you have any questions regarding the functions? I can answer it. Does anyone have any questions, ma? Is it clear? Is it clear till now? Online, anyone have any questions, sir? Online, anyone have any questions? Now, once explain closure code. Now, let me explain closure code by doing some task. I'm opening something called lead code. I think I told you how to do lead code. Lead code. Can you see here something 30 days of JavaScript? Did you guys open this challenge, sir, anytime? Open it. I think yesterday, I think I told you to check on lead code. No, I did not. Okay, I forgot. If you ever want to practice JavaScript, you can also use one website called Lead Code. And once you go to the Lead Code, there is one challenge called 30 days of JavaScript. You can try this JavaScript challenge, sir. Okay. And in this closures are there, I will explain this all closures using the Lead Code challenge so that you guys will get it the concept very easily. Okay. Okay, ma. Lead code only will do. Online, is it clear, ma? Yeah. Now, good. Now, before you go to the lead code one, what is a closure? What is a closure? A closure is nothing but inner functions remembers outer function values even after outer function execution ended. Now take this code for example. In this code, I got this code from the chart. It is like someone mentioned it. Now let me write it here. And console.log. Now read this code. Now everyone see this. Now in this code, understand it line by line. This is the code which I wrote yesterday also, actually same. Now everyone see this. This code is also using closure only, but this is a designing pattern called currying in this is one of the advanced designing pattern we'll call currying, which is actually a concept of closure only. Now, I think I told yesterday closures are used for memorization. Okay, using that memorization, they will build this one design pattern. Design patterns bole to kind of thinking, logical. Now, how I will tell you what is that currying bole to. Now, anyway, see this. Which line will first run, sir? A function will not run until you call them. A function will not run until you call. So, which line you are calling? This line. Which line, ma? This line. Now, see, outer function 5. Which now tell me where it will go. Very good, sir. X equals to, sir, here what is the X value, sir? Is it any doubts till now? Online till now, I have not started. Online till now, any doubts? I hope no. I have not started. Just I went to this. From here, I just went to this particular place. I gave X value 5. After giving this, now see it clearly. It is having this particular function, but I did not call this function. Next line, go here. I'm calling this function. What I'm giving inner function x. Inner function, what is x value? What is x value, ma? But yaad rakho, 5 is actually belongs to outer guy. 5 is actually belongs to outer. But this outer guy is also calling something inner one. This x is given. Now here, x, what something y. Now, sir, you are giving 5 na here. So here, 5. What is y value now? What is y value? 5. X value? Y value 5 है. X value also? दोनों 5 है ना? No. 5 into 5 कितना होता? 5 into 5 कितना होता सर? Now result में कितना होता सर? What is the result value, sir? 10. If you return result, then what it will return, sir? I'm returning result, sir. What it will return? ए रिजल्ट का वैल्यू क्या है रे? तो रिटर्न करे तो क्या होता? 25 रिटर्न होता ना? Now, what is output value now? What is the output value? 25 only na, barabar. Functions you can do in so many tricks, ma. This is one of the trick. Most people are getting confused in this. A kali simple task hai. Now, see this code. See this code. Tell me whether you understand this code or not. This is called currying. Someone asked it, so I'm just giving it. But these are kind of advanced ones. Now, you will understand it very easily. Function fun1 x function fun2 fun2 y return fun1 asterisk fun2 sorry x asterisk y x asterisk y return fun1. I am just making it not fun1 ray fun2. I am just making it as much complex I want. And you see it the code, you will really love it. Now see this fun1 5. अभी बोलो Z1 का value क्या है? Anyone in the online or offline, just think only, just think slowly. In real time, how it will be useful, I will tell you. line by line run karo. First line, which one will run? Think it like a compiler. First line, online also, please. What is the first line which will run? 150, barabar, correct. After 157, which line it will go? Correct. In 149, you take it something called x. वो x का value क्या है? बराबर. After 149, which line? 150, बराबर. 150 के बाद, which line? After 150, which line? 150, बराबर. Perfect. 150, 155, sir. 150. Online, are you all getting my point, ma? Online, are you all there? Online, please respond, sir. Online, are you there? Now, see, function I declared, but I did not called. Understand it. It's very simple logic. Either 5 will go here. What is x value? अच्छा है. Now, either did I call this fun2, sir? But I am returning it. ये बड़ा box छोटा box को return कर रहे. Yesterday I gave you this, right? Now, what is the chota box? Fun2. Now, fun2 is stored in Z1. Fun2 is stored in Z1. Is it stored in Z1 or not? Yes. Now, if I print Z1, what it will print? What it will print? Fun2. Complete fun2 function it will print. Complete fun2 function, whole fun2 function. Whatever you written only, it will print that only, na? It is not that much complex. If anyone not getting, if I written 5, oh 5 print karta, 5 store hota. If I written Prasad, oh Prasad print karta. Kali I am returning something called fun2. So automatically it will take whole fun2, sir. Clear? Any doubts? अभी तक कोई doubt है? Now the main game will be there. Till now no doubts are there. Now fun1 is over. Fun1 क्या कर दिया? Fun1 when you called it, it returned fun2 and खत्म हुआ. Fun1 is over. Now fun1 gave fun2. Now if I call Z1, 6. If you call Z1 means indirectly which function you are calling? Which function you are calling? And it will go to fun2, na? In fun2, what is the y value now? It will go inside. And if you go inside, what is that fun2 is doing? X into y. What is x value? This is interesting. X value 5. But वो x value किसका property है? Fun1 or fun2? But fun1 मर गया ना? Fun1 is not there now. Even the fun1 is not there. Fun2 remembered it. Okay, उस टाइम पर मेरा पेरेंट है, वो पेरेंट का x value 5 है, and ये still याद हुआ, right? And that is why it is multiplying it 1 into 1, 5 into 1. And this concept is called closure. What is it called? And also this concept also called currying. Why? Currying बोले तो क्या है? Currying बोले तो, sir, normal people what they will do? They will directly take x comma y, and inside the function they will directly return x into y. Simple, na? They can take 2 arguments, they can directly multiply. Instead of that, you write it you take one function, and again inside you take another function, and you multiply both inside the nested function. This kind of nested logic is called currying. It's called currying. Why the people will do that? Because if I call this Z1 with 6, with 5, can anyone tell me what will be the answer? If I give Z1 of 5, what will be the answer? Very good. If I call Z1 with 4, what will be the answer? Okay, Z1 of 3. What is common in all of them? In all of them, x value is 5. In all of them, x value is 5. I wanted to give two parameters, sir. When you give two parameters, if you multiply, every time a value is constant. Okay, every time a value is constant. For example, in an admin dashboard, some Prasad is there. Prasad login into one website. Prasad login into one website, and Prasad having one dashboard. In the dashboard, Prasad is doing calculation. So it will go to the code every time. ID. What is ID? Prasad ka ID. Prasad have, imagine Prasad have ID called 113032 something 10. And Prasad ID 1012, and he is doing something delete operation. Again, when I do any create operation, ID 1012, Prasad added something. When Prasad edit something, Prasad ID number 10132, he is doing edit. Every time X value is same na? Every time ID value is same na? Sir, if every time ID value same, will you write every time function ID comma something, ID comma delete, ID comma ID comma delete, ID comma create, ID comma edit? No. Instead of writing it, 5 functions and every function you pass IDs, same values. Why don't you write it something like one time? Because every time it is constant. That is called currying also. What is it called? Currying means dividing nested functions like this, one by one. Closure means inner function remembering outer function. I combined both here. Dekho. Let me write it here. Fun3 x comma y return asterisk y. Now ye bolo, if I return fun3 5 comma 6. What it will return, sir? If I give fun3 5 comma 6, if I call fun3 5 comma 6, ये बोलो क्या होता? fun3 function को जाओ. What it will return? 5 into 6 बराबर. If you call z1 6 also 30 only na? 30 only na? But what is the difference, sir? If you are calling something like this in traditional way, every time you have to pass 5 value, even though 5 is a constant. Even though 5 is a constant, you are keeping it every time. But instead of keeping it every time, if it is a constant, let's keep it constant as constant. Always. And that concept is called the currying. Is it clear, ma, online? Online, is it clear, sir? Okay. Just to think something advanced level that will actually help you in real time. Okay. Now you guys are actually ready to make it something real time work. Till now you guys understand basics like how the tools works. Now onwards you can replicate it slowly the real time examples once. Okay. Any doubts till now? No. Now these are the things related to functions, sir. Now, sir, now you had a basic idea, sir. What is closures? Can we become strong by doing the lead code problems, ma? I will do first 4 quickly so that you will get some kind of idea on how they work, and so that you can try, the remaining things and all. Sir, if you go to the website name is lead code. What is the website name? If you go to problems in lead code, you will have one problem thing called 30 days of JavaScript challenge. 30 days of JavaScript. Go for 30 days of JavaScript. Go to 30 days of JavaScript and try to take any problem in JavaScript and try to solve it on your own. Try to solve it on your own. We didn't discuss some topics. Those topics, when they come now, I will tell you. And not only this, sir, what if I'm getting stuck anywhere? What if I'm not getting it any challenge? If you are not getting in any channel, any particular task in the 30 days of JavaScript, in Naresh Shetty YouTube channel, I created JavaScript 30 days of challenge. I only did all these 30 tasks of lead code. There will be a playlist. If you go to YouTube, Naresh Shetty YouTube channel, in a playlist, 30 days of JavaScript challenge will be there. You can try on it. I think you all know the Naresh Shetty YouTube channel. If you're not, you can try 30 days. 30 days of JavaScript. You can see this challenge. You can go to this 30 days of JavaScript challenge and you can able to see. Okay, skip that. You can able to see by challenge by challenge. Okay, is it clear, ma? Just try those things. In case if you're stuck, only see the solution. If you're not stuck, what chhod do. Okay, then let me start it. Go here. Let's go with the first one. And these are very easy. Have you ever tried this lead code, ma? No. This one is so cool, actually. Online, anyone tried lead code, sir? Online, does anyone tried lead code? No one. Oh, that's what. Oh, someone online tried Code Chef. Okay. To the people who did not try, someone named Reshma tried it. That's so good. To the people who did not try, just try it, sir. It will look good. Now, dekho, I am trying it. Better I will open the challenges. Better I will open the challenges in incognito mode because there will be some cache memory inside this. Open it. Now, can you see this left side question? Can anyone tell me the question here? Write a function, create hello world, which should return a new function. It should return a new function that always returns hello world. You have one function. That function returns another function. And that function return hello world. One function that returns another function. And that function should return hello world. Is it clear? Can we do that? Now, sir, they used function expression, sir. Do you want me to use normal function or function expression or arrow function? Which one you want me to do? Normal function? You can try normal function or arrow function or function expression. Normal functions will use function, function name. And now this function is returning another function. Na? That's what you said it, sir. Function. It is returning one function, sir. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma? One function. Read that question. Write a function, create hello world. Yes. It should return a new function, right? And that should return always hello world. Any complexity in this? Was simple, eh? So, kali functions, you to learn basic things in the functions. Online, any doubts in this? Online, any more doubts in this? I don't think so. Online, any doubt, ma? Okay, can I run this? Online, is it clear? Please respond through chat. I think they're stuck, maybe. Yes, yes, good. Thank you, sir. Now, please give responses always, sir, online. Okay, I'm just going with sign in, sir, because if you don't sign in, na, it will not allow you to, kind of submission. Now, I'm just submitting the code. Go here, click here, run. If you run it first, run it. Test case 1, true. Test case 2, true. Click submit, it will submit it. Any doubts? No. Next one. See, also they will tell you how your particular code is having it, like, runtime. In runtime, how your code is actually good or bad. You can write code. This one code, I can write it in multiple ways, right or not? Let me write it, this one, in a more simple way. Const kind of arrow, right? Sir, right or not, sir? Is it clear? Now, when you are writing arrow, sir, oh, sorry, equals to arrow. When you are writing arrow, sir, again, return keyword, I will remove. And again here, on another function, and that is also return keyword, I will remove. Now see, one function that returns another function that returns hello world. But in arrow functions, you don't need to write return keyword if it is only one line. You don't need to put the braces also. But beginners, when you see this line, they feel it like, what is that? Are you getting my point, sir? I want you to see any code, when you see it, it is actually, you should inspect it slowly. Like, let's go here. Now, if I submit it, now is the performance good or bad? Later, now it's not great performance, actually. Okay. So better than this, previous one is giving good performance. Are you getting my point, sir? Online, are you all getting my point, ma? This is all arrow function, sir. See, it is returning one function, again it is returning another function. If you can able to write this kind of code, then actually it makes a lot of sense. But anyway, let's go to the second one, sir. Second challenge. Counter. Now see this code. Everyone see this code. The code is, given an integer n, return a counter function. This counter function initially returns n and then returns one more than the previous value. Every subsequent time, it is called n plus 1, n plus 2. If you don't understand the question, best thing is see the examples. Can you see the example, sir? What is the input? What is the input, sir? If I give 10 put 10, and if I call 3 times, then first time when you call, what it should return? Second time if you call, what it should return? What it should return? Third time when you call, what it should return? Sir, first time you call करे तो 10 आना है. Second time call करे तो, third time call करे तो एक function लिखो. Simple. Which one you want me to use? Do you want me to use normal function, arrow functions? This is function expression. Function expression will use something called function name, and this function is returning. Create counter is one function, they default give. It is returning another function, right? Sir, if someone called this, this is outer function. If someone call this outer, what it will return? Inner whole function it is returning, na? Now inside this inner, I will return n plus plus. Sir, n plus plus is a post increment, sir. तो उसका मतलब पहला 10 कॉल करे तो 10 only it will return. After returning it will become 11. Next time when you call it will return 11 only. But after returning what it will become? 12. So खाली same है. Simple. Writing one line is enough. Remaining code they only give. हो गया. Submit. Now, if you use it any another way, it might improve the performances. Any doubts, sir? Now, see my microseconds. The more it uses something less time, your thing should go with less runtime. It should be something more less time. Okay, then only it will be perfect. Any doubts, sir? Online, any doubts? No. This is actually a closure. If you remember, this is the same thing which I did. Instead of directly returning the function, I write the function separately and then return the name. Are you getting my point, ma? Here they return directly function, na? In my example, you know what I did? I just write the same function. I just write the same function separately and then return the name. What they did, they directly write here only the function. Both are same only actually. Okay. Now, if you try the remaining two, also it will come. Try the 30 days of JavaScript challenge. Those things will help you. Any doubts, sir? I hope online it's clear. I hope online it's clear. Next, go here. After functions, let's go to this. Let's stop where we have stopped. Let's start where we have stopped. Arrays. You remember, sir, in arrays we have stopped in something after the array basics. We have stopped with for each. And in middle we came to the functions because we need to understand the functions. Now we are going back to the arrays. Go here. Have you guys remembered this example of friends, sir? In 2 days back we did push, we did pop, we did shift, unshift, and splice. Next we have something called for each. Let's try it. For each. What is for each, sir? For each is used to iterate all the elements of the array. To iterate all the elements of the array like a loop. And it will pass each and every element of the array one callback function. What it will pass, ma? Callback. Have you guys remembered callback, ray? Callback bole to one function inside the parameter of another function. What is this inside function is called? Callback. What is it called? Can anyone tell me what is this outside function is called? What is it called? The function which takes the other function as a parameter? Higher order function. What is it called? Higher order function. Now see these examples. Let's take one array. ARR equals to 1, 2, 4, 6. Now if I write it here, ARR dot for each. Sir, for each is one function, na? I said it, for each is a default function for the array. For each is a default function for the array. Now inside this default function, I am giving another function, sir. So one function you are passing in the parameter of another function. One function you are passing in the parameter of another function. And what is it called? Callback. What is it called, ma? Callback bole to one function in the parameter of another. Simple. Now let me write it here. Inside this, This function will take two arguments, sir. Always, by default, it will take two arguments. First one is element. What is the first one? What is the first one, sir? Element. Second one is index. Second one is, first one is element. Second one is index. And console dot log element. Sir, if I print element and index, first one it will print first element. What is the first element of the array? What is the first element, sir? What is its index, sir? What is the first element? 1. Index? Very good. Again, second element. What is its index? Then again, what is the next element? What is its index? What is the next element? What is its index? So, what this for each will do? For each will take this function and it will run this function for each and every element of the array. For each and every element of the array. So for each क्या कर रहे sir? For each, if you have some array and if this array is containing some values and you have a function, the for each is like a between will be there. What the for each will do? For each will take this function and it will run this whole function for the first element. It will run this whole function for the second element. It will run this whole function for the third element. It will run this whole function for fourth element. So if you want to run one particular logic, if you want to run one particular logic to each and every element of the array, to each and every element of the array, you will use for each. What you will use, ma? For each. See this example. It will print something output like this. Take a 1, 2, 4, 6. Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this, sir? Sir, it is like a loop. It is actually a loop. It is actually a loop. These are all called array iterators. They are loops. Simple. Now, any doubts in this? Online कोई doubt है? Offline or anyone? Can I give you one task so that you guys can try? Now, no need to call the function because see this. If you write the function outside, it will call. But if you write it inside the for each only will take this function and run it for each and everything. So for each will call this function 4 times because 4 values are there. If 10 values are there, for each will call it 10 times. For each बोले तो for each and every. You don't need to call it outside. Now, let's take this array. There is an array called friends. See this. There is one array called friends. Now I want you to print first letters of all values in above array. I want you to print in console first letters of all values in the array. Try it, sir. Online, please try it. Offline also try it. Online, someone tried. Pooja, it's right. Reshma write it like only half of the code, but that's a good start. Good. Online, anyone have any question? Online, please mention your answers. I think someone named Pooja gave the answer correctly. The answer is very simple, sir. This was the answer. Now, sir, this is not a rule. See, someone asked this question. This is really good. Sir, second value is index. I'm just showing you that the second value will be always index. But did we use this index value in this program? In this logic, did I use index value? No. So I don't need to write it. If you are using it, if you want to take it, there is a chance that you can also take it. I'm just telling it an option. Simple. वो option नहीं चाहिए तो नहीं ले लो. Simple. Is it clear, man? It's not a rule like you have to take it kind of thing. Okay. It's not necessary. Online, any doubts? Clear, man. Good. Next one. Next one. Next one. Sir, I will write a small code. Just check it on. Think what you think it will be output. Let let x equals to something friends dot for each function ELE. Say it's not, also I'm telling you, it's not like ELE name has to be ELE. You can put any name, kuch bhi. I'm just writing it. Return ELE dot length. वो simple है. Guess what it will print. Anyone can give me the answer. Online, Rashma, Pawan gave the correct answers. Actually, it should print. Actually, it should print length of each value. For example, Penny have 5 length, Chandler have length something 8, and then Ross have length 4. That is what we expect now. But Answer will be undefined. Answer will be undefined. Why? Answer is undefined. The reason is for each cannot return any value. Even though you write return statement, for each cannot return any value. The default for each cannot return any value. Maybe online default function of the for each is to do something with the arguments of elements and index. Yes, it works with everyone, but it cannot return. Sir, what if, sir, I wanted to do this? I wanted to make it work. I wanted to return the each and every element of the value. Then I can use something like this. Instead of for each, same logic I'm doing, nothing I'm changing. I am using map. There is one function for the array called map. What is the function? Map. What the map will do, sir? Simple. The map will return the value. Map and for each are exactly same, but for each cannot return the value. Map can return the value. Even though you write return statement, for each will not return. And that's why it will give undefined. But map will return. Console.log x1, and it will return the values like in array form, Penny 5, Chandler 8, Ross 4, Rachel 6, Monica 6, and the Sheldon 7. Now you go here, you can actually see that. For the first one, it printed undefined, and the second one, it printed the value. In interview, they will go with this. What is the difference between for each, map, filter, वो क्या है difference पूरा पूछता. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Good. Now, sir, in this also one problem is there. Map will return for every element of the array. Map will return for every element of the array. Let me show you in real time. For example, go here, Amazon. Now onwards, we will do the practical things also only. Now, if you take it Amazon, if I go here and something like if I open some kind of smartwatches, if I click here, smartwatches, only the smartwatches are coming and they are printing there. Are they doing any other thing extra? They are just printing there. If you want them to print, you can use for each. If you want them to print, you can use for each. Now, after you are printing it, now here so many are printing it. Now I want, if I go here, up to 1000. Now if I use this, up to 10,000, 1000, you can use it. Now you know what is it happening? It is just returning all the values, right? But problem is this, sir. Does all elements coming or only few are coming? Only few are coming now. Do you think every element which is there before is coming now? Are everyone coming, ma? No. I want only few things to come, not everything. Map will return everything. Beko problem. Map will return every value. If I write this kind of same logic one more time, I will write one more logic. You guys think about this logic. ARR equals to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if I write it here, ARR dot map function. Sir, I'm using arrow function, sir, because it's too much every time writing it. Arrow function, here ELE, I can directly return. If you are arrow function now, you don't need to write braces, you don't need to write return keywords. Directly you can write it. Return ELE modulus 2 equals to 0. I am just checking one condition. What is the condition, sir? Let z equals to. Can you guys see what is the condition? Condition is element modulus 2 equals to 0. That means when you divide the element with 2, is the remainder is 0 or not? Sir, when the element, if you divide it with 2, when it will be 0? 5. 5 if you divide it with 2. Will the remainder 0, sir? 5 divided by 2, element 0, remainder 0 or not? Not. What if I divided 4? 0. That means only even numbers it will be. So I am just checking even number or not. Then do you know what it will return? First one it will say false. Second one it will say true. Third one it will say. Fourth one it will say. Fifth one it will say. But do I want all of them? No. I want you to print only even numbers. I want you to print only even numbers. ये पूरा छोड़ दो. I want you to print only even numbers, sir. It is printing it for every element, sir. Interestingly, you don't want that. Instead, if you use the same logic, using filter, if you use the same logic using filter will, oh sorry, not Z, sir, Z1. If you use the same logic, it will print only the even numbers. That is what happening, only certain elements. Filter. So here, three things are there. I'm explaining it, three things. First one, for each. Can for each can return? Can for each return, ma? No. For each cannot return. Next, map. Map can return, but problem is map returns everything. Imagine you have one shoes page, and you go there and you just checked it like Nike. Only Nike shoes should come. But instead, map what it will do, map will print everything and it will say, first one, this is not a Nike. Second one, this is a Nike. Third one, this is not a Nike. Like that it will print. Will it be good, sir? No. So watch an idea. So Kali, whatever you wanted, only those things if you want to print, you will go with the filter. Online, is it clear, sir? Sorry. Online, is it clear, sir? Good. In interview, they will ask this question, what is the difference between for each, map, filter? If you understand this, almost you can able to understand anything. All will follow same logic. If you see, I am just changing the name here. Everything inside this one callback function is there. First argument is element, second argument is index, and then it will return something simple. Everything is same. There are few more. Let z2 equals to arr dot sum. Some will have a certain logic, sir. For example, some का logic ये है, a greater than ELE greater than 3. Sir, what is the condition, sir? Element greater than, is there any value, is there any value which is greater than 3 in my array? In my array, is there any value which is satisfying true, ma? What are the values? 5 and 4, na? If you see this array, first what it will do? 5. Is it greater than 3 or not? Yes, perfect. Sum bole to, it will have sum of the elements for the condition should be true. Sum is like a logical OR. At least one value should be true. At least one value should be, if it is true, na, answer will be true. Console.log Z2, and Z2 is true now. Dekho. Because at least one value is true there. Now dekho. Array. Now bolo. Is there any value which is greater than 3 in my array? Is there at least one? No. I said it like some means some of the elements should be true, but none of them elements are true now. So what will be the answer for Z2, sir? What will be the answer for Z2? If you know logical OR, in operators I told logical OR means both the conditions should be false. If all the conditions are false, then only it will be false. Now it is false. See, check it here. Element for 3 greater than 3, false. 2 greater than 3, false. 1 greater than 3, false. Every case you are getting it false only. So answer is false. If at least one case you get it true, na, answer will be true. In kind of searching techniques, you can use it. For example, I am searching it for an element. First, I will check at least this searching element is existed kind of thing. If it is not existed, na, directly I will print. If I get it this one false, I will directly print it like it's not existed anymore. Now, next one. Same logic, you will also use something called every. Every. What this every will do, sir? Every will check it like in every, not some, every condition should be true. Now, if I give here 5, 4, how the every will check? First, what is the first ELE value? What is the first ELE value? 5. 5 modulus 2. Is it equals to 0? 5 modulus 2, is it equals to 0, sir? No. False. Chhod do. Program is false. Simple. Now, it should be go with every condition should be true. If I give it with ELE greater than 3. Now, dekho. 5 is greater than 3. True or not? 4 is greater than 3. True or not? 3 is greater than 3. Then it will say it like false only. It is like a logical and every condition should be true. Then only it will work. If I give it my question like this. Now two values, it is true only, na? In array, 2 values are there. 2 values, it is true only. So answer is also true. Else, answer will be false. Any doubt, sir? Acha, what is the first element which is greater than 3 in your condition? What is the first element which is greater than 3? 5. What is the first element which is greater than 3, sir? Now, same logic, if you want to try that first element, sir, whenever your condition is true, I wanted to print. Let's take this one only, like Z4. Now, first, what is the first ELE value? Is the condition is true for that? Is the condition is true, false? Okay, chhod do. Next one. What is the first true value? Answer will be, if you wanted to print that value, I wanted to print that value, you can use find. Find will take it the first true value. Find will take it first true value. Whenever it is true, the first true value will be taken by something called find. The first true value will be taken by find. Will be taken by online. Any doubts? Sir, the output will be 4. Perfect. Output is 4. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts? No. Now, next. Next, two more logics will be there. These two will be something strange. Focus here. In array functions, we need to discuss three more functions, but for last one is simple, reverse. But these two are very important, ma. Next two, focus on this. Next two. Clearly focus next two. First one, reduce. Reduce. If I take array 5 comma 3 or 5 comma 3 comma 1 comma 2, I wanted to add those values. You go here, you go to one website, amazon.com. In my cart, let me go here, cart, let me delete everything. Now the cart is empty. If I go here, and if I started to add one particular item, why it is not showing it now? Dekho. If I go here, if I started to add one particular item, this item is 694. Initially in my cart, 0 elements are there. Now if I add this 694, what will be my cart value? What will be my cart value? 694. Perfect, sir. Now there is another one. There is another one. Let's go here. Something like there is no round figure values only. Why? Okay, let's take it a simple one. I am adding another thing called 1599. If you add this 1599, will it add 1599 or it will become 1599? Are you getting my question, sir? My question is, when you click add to cart for 1599, will the card become 1599 or will the card add it to the previous result? Add it to the previous results now? Now go here. Next. Every time when you are adding, it is adding it to the previous result. This approach is called cumulative approach. What is it called? Cumulative. In mathematics, you will do this cumulative. Every time you will take the previous value and add it. And the same thing you can also do in JavaScript using reduce. Using reduce. In reduce, how it will work, sir? Let result equals to arr dot reduce. Reduce will take it one callback function and initial value. Initially, what is the previous value, sir? First previous value, what is will be? What is the first previous value? Array, in my cart, what is the first value, Ray? 0. What is the first value? When I add 694 na 0 plus 694 ho jata. Then this callback, till now you have seen it like, sir, callback will take it like element value. No, this callback will take it first previous value, second element value. First previous value, then second element value. Now imagine I am doing this return inside this function. I am just returning previous plus element. Element is the current value. Now they go. First, let's run this array one by one by one. First, what is the first previous value? What is the first element value? 5. 0 plus 5. Then previous will become 5 now. Previous will become. Can anyone tell me what is the yearly value now? Again, second iteration come na 3. 5 plus 3. Okay, ho gaya. Next, previous value become now. Current value is 8 plus 1. Then what is the previous value will become now? Current value is 9 plus 2. But it is nothing but a sum na. And this is what will happen in add to cart also. Every time it will add it to the previous results. And this approach is done by reduce. What is the method ma? Reduce. Online any doubts? Online any doubts? No. Let's try some more. Let's try some more. For example, I want to find, guys, let's try some simple logic. What is the maximum value in the array? What is the maximum value in the array? Right or not? Now I want to find this logic. Find करना है maximum value क्या है? तो find बराबर है, but I will use some logic. Let max equals to array dot reduce. It will take one callback function, sir. Comma. Initially, what do you think the maximum value? 0. Initially, what do you think the maximum value? Okay. Now here it will say previous comma element. Then if I return math dot max previous comma ele. Now देखो, first it will check 0 and 5. 0 and 5. What is the maximum value? 5 will become previous. 5 will become. Now next iteration. Again 5 comma 3. What is the maximum value? Now what is the previous now? 5 only, barabar. Next 5 comma 1. What is the maximum? Barabar. Then 5 comma 2. Okay, let me put something 6. Then what is the 5 comma 6 maximum value? Then next. Then what will be the answer? Barabar. To find the maximum value, you can try it in a simple way. But this logic is having a bug. Can anyone tell me why my logic is having a bug? What is wrong with my logic? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone guess what is wrong with my logic? Online also can try it, sir. Online also, can anyone tell me what is wrong with my logic? Hmm? Previously, ida. Huh? No, that one is not related. उधर उधर previous yearly अलग है, इधर previous अलग है. Separate function ना. Now online, anyone have got it, sir? What is the logic in it? Now according to me, the biggest problem is, according to me, biggest problem is 0. Why? What if your array is -5? What if your array is -5, -3, -1, -2, -6, -7? Can anyone tell me what will be the answer for max? What will be the answer for max, sir? 0. 0 आता. No, actually -1, but what is my logic will do is 0. Why? Because initially you take it, it should be maximum value of 0. So what you can try, sir, if you wanted to remove this kind of logic, you can try something like negative infinity. I will give you some kind of negative infinity. You can write there is one constant called negative infinity. Okay. Or someone in the online suggested instead of 0, we can use array of 0. It is actually true. But inside the array, again, you are using array of 0, it will not work. That will not be good. So that's why we use it something called negative infinity. Negative infinity is the least value. You have infinity and negative infinity constants. You have some constants called negative infinity, pi बोले तो pi. तो ऐसा values है. Any doubt, sir? Are you all understanding the, uh, you know, reducement? Now, one more. Because reduce is one of the important method. They will ask you these questions. Like, this is one of the use case. Most people will use this. Let ARR equals to, I will give you one array. I want you to try it. Anyone can answer this. Array contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now tell me how many values are there inside ARR? Very good. How many values are there inside ARR? 3. Good. If anyone think it is 6, that's wrong. Actually, 3 are there. Inside the each one, you will have again an array. Sub arrays are there. It's like the nested array or something. But people don't like double dimensional array, including me. We want it always single dimensional. Can anyone make this as a single dimensional? We call it as a flattening. Can anyone flatten the array or make it as a single dimensional? कैसा करता है? Yeah, you can actually try spread. You can put a for loop. You can try spread. That actually works. Okay. But every time when you put a spread, you have to create one more separate array ना. You will take one empty array, इधर spread करता, वो दोनों माता उधर डालता. Right or not? Right or not? Instead, now you try it, sir, everyone. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Just try it on your own. Put it in your paper. Whatever the logic you bring it, answer should be ARR equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Answer should be ARR equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Online, anyone can try it. Good. Online, Abdul Ghaffar. It's actually good try. Completed. Good. Now, actually, someone Ghaffar mentioned it, but it's wrong. Now, see, understand how the previous values are working on. Let z- something like Z6, which is equals to ARR dot reduce. I am using reduce, and in reduce, always remember reduce will take two things. One is callback, and what is the second thing? And what is the second thing, sir? Initial value. What is the second thing? What is the initial value? I am taking empty array. I am taking empty array. Now in this empty array, sir, first previous value. What is the first previous value? Tell me what is the first previous value? Ray, why 0, Ray? Did I mention anywhere 0? What is the previous value? First previous value? Empty array. What is the first previous value? Good. And the second one is current value or element value. You take it anything. Here I am just writing it. Very simple. All I'm doing it is previous is an empty array dot push. Previous dot push dot ple. तो एलिमेंट का स्प्रेड कर रहे हैं. For this element, I am spreading it out. Online, someone tried it yearly of 0, yearly of 1. But what if this one is something bigger one, multi-dimensional? Now you can't do. Now see, here 1, comma 2. It will spread it out, na? If you spread it, array will be removed. Then 1, comma 2 it will become. And you are spreading 1, comma 2 into previous. In first, let's explain it. Initially, what is previous value? Empty. Initially, what is ELA value? 1, comma 2. Now, what you are doing? I am trying to push this into this. But before pushing, I am just removing this. Then what will be the answer? Array 1, comma 1, comma 2. Now, what is the previous value, sir? 1, comma 2. Now, second one. Okay. Someone is asking it like, can you write it this one into the normal function? Simple. Now see. Now here, first one more time. Previous value initially empty. Why? Because initially you gave empty. And what is ELA value first time? 1, comma 2. Now I want you to push this 1, comma 2 into this. But before pushing, you are using spread. Spread bole to wo array chal jata. Now only 1, comma 2 is pushing, sir. Now answer will be 1, comma. This new value will become again previous value. Now what is the previous value now? Barabar. Now what is the current value now? 3, comma 4. Now again you are pushing this 3, comma 4 into this one. But before pushing, you are just removing this. Now what you will push, sir? 1, 2, 3. Next time, when it happen, what will be the answer? It will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And that's what the logic. Every time, whatever the value is happening, I'm taking it as a previous value. If you think clearly, you can actually make it this reduce into multiple logics. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts? No. No. Next. Imagine array is having it like 5, 4, 6, 7, 3. Now you have not this. Let's take it one friends array. First take friends array. There is another function, sir. This function, this will be the easy one only, but you have to focus on friends one. If you use this friends dot sort, you know what will happen? It will sort in ascending order. It will take each and every element, sir. It will sort in ascending order, sir, automatically. This sorting, sir, which sorting technique it will use? It will use something called uh, do you guys know something called bubble sort? It uses a technique of bubble sort. That means every time it will swap. Now you don't need to worry about it all. If you write it here, let friends equals to sort let x equals to, then automatically answer will become sorted. When we go to the loops, for loop, when we go to the for loop, I will tell you how to do sort without using this sort. Now you go here. क्या हुआ? Cannot read the what? Console.log preview. Why preview is undefined? Preview should be something empty array na? 93. It printed undefined, it printed this both. So preview. Okay, preview will take it with a never value. It should work. Why it's not working? Mm, why don't I use directly concat? Concat ELE, that also works. But why it is taking it as this? Reduce function, take it one callback function. Previous value, current value, second one is the initial value. Oh, sorry, sir. You know what is the problem? What is the problem? Every time, see, every time it should return the value, na? See, first time you did, okay. First time previous value is empty array, okay. Second time it should return the value, na? Without writing the return keyword, how it will know? Yes. Huh? Now also it should work. We'll see, sir. One more time we'll see. Now, anyway. Actually, for flattening, we'll use this technique only. Now, go here. Sorting means sorting will automatically sort it according to the alphabetical order. According to the alphabetical order. But one problem is this, sir. When you are going alphabetical order now, if you use arrays 5, 4, 11, 1, 44. Can anyone tell me what is the sorted order? What will come? Console.log. Can anyone guess what will be the answer? Can anyone guess what can be the answer? Huh? You think it like it will be ascending order of 1, 4, 5, 11, 44, na? But no. According to it, it will go with alphabetical order. It will go with 1, nice. After 1, 11. Why? Because it will check all the first digits. All the first digits. Then 4, then 5. That's why if you do it with numbers, it will have a problem. Do it with strings, it will work perfectly. Alphabetical order. But if you wanted to do, no sir, I wanted to do normal order, don't worry. We can able to do convert that into like that. We will try it when we come to for loop. I will tell you. Any doubts? Online, any doubts, sir? No. Good. Does it take numbers as strings, sir, with respective spellings? Yes, perfectly. It will take like that only. It will take even though you give numbers or anything, it will go with something called like a string only. It will take each and every value as a string. Now, last but not least, and the most easiest one of all is reverse. I will just update all the methods notes and I will give it to you. Reverse will work exactly as we expected. If you take an array and if you write it reverse, it will automatically reverse. It will reverse the array. There are so many other methods also, but mostly we will use this. Just try to explore array methods more and more in case if you find it anything new or having anything in doubt, you can actually mention it in the group so that I can able to explain it. Online, any doubts are there? No. That's it for today, ma. We'll discuss tomorrow something like objects and if switch. That's it for today. Thank you all.